Welcome to the Mid-Year Mitch YouTube channel. I wanted to do a quick video and answer a question I get a lot about C2s, and that is tire size. A lot of people ask, what tires do you run? What size tires do you run? Or what can you fit under them?
So we're at the movies, huh?
Yep, we're at the movies. So mid-years, especially stock ones that have the stock fender lip that aren't radiused or flared or have the bulged out quarter panels, you only have so much tire you can run in the back. You can only go so far before you hit the trailing arms. And in the front, obviously with the tire turning, make sure you don't rub in here. And if your car is older, or the restoration is older, or it has original springs, the car will sag a good bit in the front and the back. So you can obviously change the bolts for the rear leaf to kind of jack the back up, but the front is a little harder. But every once in a while you just have to change springs. But to answer everybody's question, whenever we had those wheels on the car for pretty much the whole restoration until a couple weeks ago, we just switched and put my knockoffs back on here. So these two tires are different sizes, and my dad's car has different springs on it. We have to put lower springs on, and it has like 2 inches of, it's just like 2 inches higher in the front and probably in the back too. So we'll play around with that, but those tires are smaller, so it makes it look even more extreme. But if we look here, so what these tires are, it's a hand-cooked tire. They are 205 75 15s, and this is the Optimo H724, and it is a really nice tire. It fits the wheel well nice, and especially with brand new springs that aren't sagging, it sits perfectly level. If you would measure from the wheel up to the ground, both front and back, it's 26 inches a piece. I'll have to look in the service manual or the assembly manual to see what the spec is, but it sits perfect, and you can see it fills out the wheel wells really nice. Now with these tires, these are Michelin's, and we're going to get rid of these probably next season. These are 205 70 15s, so a little less sidewall, and this lip is almost parallel to the top of the tire, maybe tucking just a little bit, but not a whole lot, especially because the quarter panel bulges out a little bit, so you can't, it gives it the appearance that it's really tucking more tire, but it's just maybe tucking the top, and it looks fantastic. So that's a good tire to run. There's no interference issues. They don't rub. It still obviously has a good amount of sidewall, or it has a good amount of tread and sidewall, so it's a good balance. The white wall on this, I think, is a 5/8, and this one is a 7/16, I believe. So this has a little more of a correct width of a white wall on it, and I think it looks really good. It fits the car really well. So in the assembly manual, looks like they numbered the pages at the top in pencil whenever they scanned them. But on page 112, it gives the factory dimensions in terms of how your alignment should be, and it gives a couple different heights. So dimension P is what we want from the ground. Looks like to that wheel lip, which is where I was referring to. So at curb, which means there's water, oil, full tank of gas, recommended tire pressure, that's what we want, and it is at 26, almost 26 inches exactly. So I remeasured mine, and I'm at about 26 1/4. So once I drive it, and it'll start to settle in more to that dimension, but that's basically right on. And then on page 119, obviously, if you don't have a 63 book, your page numbers may vary, but about that section. It's right after they assemble the rear suspension or front suspension, respectively. So then we're looking at dimension R from the ground to that wheel lip, and once again, curb is what we want, which is about 26 even as well. And as shipped is a little bit higher because it has 2 gallons of gasoline, and this has like a quarter tank of gas in it right now. So whenever it's completely full, I would think it would settle a little bit and be pretty much about even where the front was. So it's about, the whole car is about 26 and a quarter whenever it's full of gas. So that's where you want to be with your car, and so we're right on the factory dimensions with these tires. So it's a good look. It drives really well. I highly recommend them. So like I said, that was a quick video just to talk about tire size. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments, message me. I also have an Instagram page, Midyear Mitch, so you can shoot me a question there. I'll try to get back to comments quickly. Sometimes I forget to check my YouTube account. I'm not always on there as much. So be sure to subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later.